Las Vegas Raiders. On the visitors. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis. Let's get it going, shall we? And we are underway from Allegiant Stadium. And able to get this out to the 25. Here are the Chargers ready to go on offense, led by their first-round pick in 2020. The man out of Oregon, Justin Herbert.
It hasn't taken Herbert long to earn this status as one of the league's best and most entertaining passers. He's locked and loaded on every snap, and the second he sees an opening, the ball's soaring downfield. You've got to be on your A game at all times against him. The second you slip up, he's liable to burn you.
A good pickup there, 26 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 49-yard line. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. On the ground, this is Omarion Hampton. Shoving his way inside the 35. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Another big play as they get 28 out of that one.
Chargers, first down. A 28-yard gain. First down.
Back to Hampton on first down. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
Right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15. 3rd and 4.
And it's 3rd down.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Chargers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
First down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
That's a big conversion there on 3rd down, and this has been a great opening drive. You know, at this point, they'd hate to settle for 3, but they've created a fresh set of downs and a 1st and goal.
Looking in zone, but it's incomplete. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. Herbert back to the air. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. A touchdown saving tackle there. Now it's 3rd and goal.
A gain of 3 yards. It's now 3rd and
Herbert going to keep it on his sneak. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop it right where it all started. Only a few inches needed on the sneak. He didn't get it, and now it's 4th down. They will run forward with Hampton. And not only will he not get it, he's going to lose yardage. They stuff him back at the 4. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And on the opening drive of the ball game, the defense comes up with a goal line stand. So the Raiders backed up here to begin their first drive. And a look at a guy, definitely got a little razzle-dazzle to him. Can do it with his arm or his legs. Their mobile QB.
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one is capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm time when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
Wide open receiver complete. And he's dropped just shy of the 25 at the 24.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Richardson looking to throw. Going right side here, and that's complete. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Richardson. He's going to flip that out to the
second down and 7.
Out of bounds at the 38-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
And Richardson looks to throw once more.
So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And now that sets up 3rd and 2.
It's a gain of
They'll
5.
come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Here's Richardson to throw. He'll try to pick it up himself.
And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 37. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20.
First down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
He's a talented runner, and that means he's always looking for bigger and bigger gains when he takes off. Certainly found some bonus yards there beyond the first down marker, and this early drive will continue with that extra jolt from his legs.
And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss.
Now it's Richardson.
And he fires one incomplete.
Intended for
Ninth play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and
It's now
long.
3rd down
And Richardson back to throw it. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call. This is shaping up to be a really nice-looking drive to get the season underway here.
And how long do you think that they actually have been plotting this drive? I'm talking about the coaching staff, right? They've been thinking about this for a while now, and I think they're executing it even better than what they expected.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
It's a 2nd and 2.
Once again, it's Jeanty.
And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. Only a yard on the pickup, so from a good situation on 2nd and 2, it's now 3rd and 1.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On 3rd down, here's Jeanty.
And he's in! Touchdown, Raiders!
Ashton Jeanty taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Raiders are on the board here first in the season opener. And that caps off what was really a balanced opening drive for them, Charles. They work in the rushing game and the aerial attack, and they end it with a touchdown.
Strong in so many ways, wasn't it, partner? Their ability to throw it and run it and accomplish their goal, they've got to like the way that they started this ball game.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Chargers get set to go here for their 2nd drive.
And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
On gain of 6.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football.
It's a gain of 6.
I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
Los Angeles.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
Herbert off of play action.
This one into the hands of Harris on the crossing route.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 32-yard line.
And the Chargers.
Herbert going to give to Hampton.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure you're back. spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31.
Max Crosby blowing up the play and getting the sack.
It certainly took too long to set up play action, and that gave the pass rush time to get home for its first sack of the game. For their sake, they may start to think about the quick game and leave play action alone for a little while.
And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a first down. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Now they'll run on the ball. And he'll get it down inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Charger football to start quarter number 2, as they've got it with a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Now it's Herbert. Johnston on the quick slant. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
A gain of 6. That's another Chargers.
From the gun, they'll try to run it.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
Now 2nd and 5. Snap will come from the 6.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. At the Raiders.
Here's Herbert.
And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14.
Jalen Phillips, the former first-rounder, getting in there for the sack.
Well, that's the 2nd time he's been sacked so far in the first half. And if they have designs on having a big year, on going anywhere, they've got to find a way to keep him upright so they can throw the football.
Third down and 13.
Back to throw here, Herbert.
That is caught.
Touchdown. Quentin Johnston, a 14-yard touchdown.
And the Chargers are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Well, on that connection, it looked like they maybe had some pre-play communication. Maybe one of them noticed an area that was open in the defense to get the pass to.
When you put the time in, sometimes you have that great silent communication that you just noticed right there, because the best quarterback-receiver combos in the NFL, they know how to make those adjustments at the line of scrimmage when they see something pre-play, and they got it done there.
So we'll leave it at 7 now as they kick it away.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Second drive of the game coming up for this Las Vegas offense. Perfect start to the season on their first drive last time out, able to find the end zone. Now we'll see if they can make it 2 for 2 here in week 1. Richardson. That complete to Downs. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson.
And he's got his man on the out route. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
This pass left side to Downs.
And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
A gain of 10 yards. That's good for a Las Vegas first
now
down.
Richardson. This taken in by Downs. 2nd and 7.
Out of bounds at the 41-yard line.
Richardson looking to throw this.
Man, and he hits him in stride. The offense on third down today, a perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. They're looking at third in the nose of the football. And he gets it to the 32, good enough for a first down.
It's a gain of a yard.
I don't know about you, but I like this call. 3rd and inches, and instead of worrying about getting it back to a running back and maybe there's some penetration from the defensive front, just go ahead and take it, move forward, and pick up the first down.
As we say often, it shows confidence in your offensive line. They've got another first down. The Raider passing game clicking on all cylinders right now.
10 at the 19-yard line.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage, and here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
On first down, it's Genty. A gain of 3, second down.
Out of bounds at the 16-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Operating from the gun, Richardson. Got his man, it's Thornton.
Richardson's pass.
Only able to gain a couple there. And it brings up 3rd and 5
It's
now.
a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Richardson working from the gun. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Brock Bowers from 13 yards out. And the Raiders have taken the lead.
Well, the lost sleep that the defensive coordinator had all week preparing for this game, a good portion of it was trying to prepare for him because he's absolutely a phenomenal player.
And a lot of times around the goal line, they know it's going to him. It's just so hard to stop.
And that's where it really becomes difficult because you're exactly right. They know it's going to him, yet they still can't stop it. That tells you when you're a dominant player.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that makes the score 14-7.
Chargers 7.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
1st and 10.
And the Chargers coming out of the field now.
A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they haven't had a lot of time to pull it off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's run down.
56 yards rushing for him in this first half as he is looking in mid-season form here in the opener.
On first down, it's Hampton. No dice this go-around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Defensively, he has been a presence in their backfield in the first half. Had a sack earlier, and now he comes up with a big tackle for a loss.
A shotgun snap for Herbert.
Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
I think he could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Herbert now.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 28. How about 25 yards on 3rd down? They'll take it.
The Chargers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down, and I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
And a good physical run that time. He's going to wind up gaining 5 on that one.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Hands it off out of the gun. And able to get about 3 as he's taken down right at the 20.
At the 20-yard line.
They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass.
He's got his target. That's complete. And the Chargers are going to have 1st and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2.
That's another Chargers first down. First and goal at the 2-yard line.
And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good there. And it's second down.
Brings up second and goal.
Hampton will score. Touchdown, Chargers.
Did my eyes deceive me? Or was that an I formation play that was just run there for a touchdown?
Little old school eye.
How about that? Was that a fullback, tailback, running it into the end zone?
Well, that's what that fullback's for, right? That's why you use that. Let him pave the way.
Oh, without a doubt. He's an extra blocker, and he did his job well on that play.
Extra point up and good by Dicker. And we are tied at 14. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Oh, look at the juke. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Raiders offense and their wide receiver getting set for this next possession. And it may be time for this defense to start throwing a second defender his way, because whatever they've done, it has not worked in this first half. They'll find Jinty out of the backfield. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39.
It's a gain of 11.
A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Back to throw now on first down. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll make it second down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3. At the
Back to throw.
46-yard line.
Richardson. Throw out right, pulled in by Downs.
Josh Downs. A 5-yard gain on the play. And the Raiders.
Richardson looking to throw. And he will find his man on the outside. From the 46-yard line, a second down and 6.
On the pickup. Second and 6.
Yeah, Richardson yet again.
46-yard line.
And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes.
By Jermaine Johnson.
A tough situation to overcome here. 3rd and 17.
Third down.
Operating from the gun. Richardson. Now he's going to step up and run. And he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive. Able to pick up a dozen yards there on the scramble, but not enough. 4th down. Here's A.J. Cole now to punt this one away. And that kick will go out of bounds right at the 20-yard line. The Chargers going to take over here one more time before the half. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
After the incompletion, they'll try once more from the 20-yard line on 2nd and 10. Herbert. He's got the tight end. That's Gadsden. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
It's 3rd down.
From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. That was signaling a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play.
First down.
Well, from an offense's perspective, that sure
9
was pretty
yards.
because the corner route is extremely difficult to defend from my perspective.
What we just saw there, is that sort of the evolution of the tight end position?
Yeah, I think it is because more and more tight ends are being treated like wide receivers. These are some agile players who can make a play in any spot on the field.
It's second and
The final shot before the break for Herbert. He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not? And incomplete on the deep ball. All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the third. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Ooh, the juke. And it's a pretty good return here as they get this up to the 29. They're working to put a drive together. The drive will begin with a run by Genty. And then maneuver his way forward for about 4. Second and 6. From the 33, here's second and 6.
At the 33-yard line.
Now it's Richardson. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32.
A loss of a yard on the play. Brings up.
Here's Richardson to throw. Short throw caught by Bowers. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And a Las Vegas first
Now
down.
Richardson back to throw it. Connecting over the middle with Downs. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line.
19 yards. That's another Las Vegas first down.
A run out of the gun with Genty. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right, he's pretty much been completely neutralized. They'll go again with Genty. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped.
A gain of 15 yards. That's another Raiders first down.
They'll look to throw now. First down. Richardson hit it, he fumbles it. And picked up by the Chargers. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
The Chargers.
Now Herbert following the turnover. On the left side, it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50.
It's a gain of 22 yards.
A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Back to throw here, Herbert. On the out route, he finds Johnston. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
Out of bounds at the 28-yard line. A gain of 4.
Here's Herbert.
Second and 6.
And his throw here is incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play. One that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Again, Herbert. And he is caught. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Quentin Johnston. Already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Chargers have taken the lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And the lead is now 21-14.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
Take over first and 10.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Richardson. Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch probably for both of those units in there. Kind of put their defensive mates in a really tough spot there by dropping the ball on the ground. But an easy way to make it up to them. Get out there now and get some points on this drive.
Good for a Las Vegas first down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Now a first carry here for the running back. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Calling a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Thornton. Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on third.
QB sneak, Richardson. And he is going to have the Raiders first down, at least at first glance, as he'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. Richardson will keep it once again.
Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
A run straight ahead with Jeanty.
And now off to the races, down the right side. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Ashton Jeanty, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend.
And the Raiders are an extra point away from drawing level.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away.
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Charger drive about to get going.
And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now it's Herbert. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
From the 44-yard line, here's a 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup.
Here's Herbert.
Fires the out route and completes it to Harris.
And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50.
That's a gain of 6. Makes it
from the 50. Here's Herbert.
And that's to the left sideline and incomplete.
And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down. They'll try and run for it.
And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38.
A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Remember, that was 4th and a full 2 yards. There's a big difference between that and 4th and maybe 6 inches or a yard.
Yeah, you're exactly right, because when it's that 6 inches, you just fall forward and you pick it up, right? Just a quarterback sneak. But having to move bodies, that means you actually have to execute because they know what you're going to do. How are you going to make the right play call and get everyone into the right spot and win at the line of scrimmage? That's what they did there.
Again, it's Hampton.
And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds.
It's a gain of 25 yards on the play. That's another.
Now they bring the tight end in motion right.
1st and goal, Chargers.
Up the middle, it's Hampton.
And he put up a good fight, but he's going to be taken down behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
He's got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Chargers.
Ladd McConkey.
A 7-yard touchdown grab.
And the Chargers have moved out in front here in the final minute of the 3rd quarter.
That's why you've got your star out there. Throw the ball to him. They did.
That's simply saying we don't care what coverage you put out there. He's so good. We're going there with the football anyway, and there's not a thing you can do about it.
Inside the red zone, they go to him. He gets it done.
Extra point up and good by Dicker.
And they will take a 7-point lead.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Raiders offense and their running back getting set to go once more. And you have to imagine this defense Well, this was not just the opener of a brand new season, but this was a division game here